I'm Rowida Al Haddad. I'm born and raised in Saudi Arabia. I'm 23 years old. I graduated last year, so still consider myself a fresh grad, but on the learning journey. My background is actually in management information systems, and I work as a system/UX analyst at a design company that actually produces digital products as well. That follows a human-centered approach. I decided to study product management because I saw it as an opportunity to grow in this area, especially because the work I actually deal with is learning how to manage and support digital products. So I deal with developers to clarify the functional requirements or the features of a digital product. I manage the product design team from UX to UI on deliverables as well, and other parts of the system to do testing and just to complete the system development lifecycle. So actually, I never tried committed online learning. I usually take self-paced courses, but CodeOp was my first online course that actually was very committed. And what I liked about it was that it focused on the fundamental first and how the course is very small size. So the instructors actually focus on the students more. And I wouldn't actually call it an instructor/student relationship because the instructors were very down to earth and they were more mentors to us. With the instructors, Adriano and Eduardo, they were really good. I got to learn a lot from their own experiences on how I can improve my current work processes. To gain knowledge on how to collaborate with stakeholders, whether they were clients or the product owners themselves or developers. So that actually improved my communication skills because product owners can be tough sometimes and you have to say no. And to some features that actually don't make sense, or clients that you don't want to put them down and say, no, that wouldn't work. And also I learned how to adapt like with agile delivery projects. We were 5. There was a colleague from UK, London, and then there's another one from Guatemala, and then also Ghana. And the 4th and the 5th one, they were from Barcelona, and they were really great. I'm so glad I have made connections from different sides of the world. You had to pick out a product. You figure out the problem with that product, how you can improve on that, and then you work your way into building a user research, then wireframes or sketches of the product, and then you would do like the testing. For example, mine, I used the human-centered design approach. It was like 6 stages, and then each stage your product would go about and you improve and evolve from there. Here in Jeddah, we have a beach walk. It's called Corniche. It's a waterfront area, and usually there are bike lanes, and people would rent their bikes and take a ride there. So the issue was that here we only have 2 or 3 stores and they're very concentrated in one area. So my solution was to plant bike stations, and then you would use the digital product, which is an app where you scan your bike and then you're ready to go. And I called it Ride and Bike. Organized and very efficient. There was one Zoom link that you have to join every day and spend there in your Slack channel, so you can never miss it. The communication between the instructors and the students, it was really smooth because it was all over Slack. Regardless of the region, I think females are breaking barriers next to men in these new frontiers. And MENA specifically, they have been challenging the gender roles by breaking into these fields of STEM, which is the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And they have actually achieved massive successes in those sectors. I think I read somewhere in an Economist article that 35% of internet companies in Arab countries have a female founder, compared to a global average of just 10%. And those companies are tech startups. So MENA women across the world are starting successful companies and creating innovative technologies that are quite literally changing the tech industries. and challenging the negative stereotypes about community and bringing their own seat to the table. If you enjoy wearing many hats at work and deal with different tasks, deal with different departments, you would love product management. It's an exciting career path with lots of opportunities to grow in. And actually, some even call product managers like mini CEOs because of the expense of the responsibility. I think with product management, you don't stop learning. It's better to focus on many areas of product management, whether it's UX or launching the product or MVP scoping, and then just dig deeper into that area and learn more so you can actually evolve into a senior product manager. So definitely the next step for me is learning more technologies, new UX experiences, maybe even UIs, learn design principles. Go for it, because you basically got nothing to lose. You will touch upon different subjects, whether it's like UX or focusing on the MVP part or just launching and learning analytics and how you deal with data. From there, even if you don't like the whole thing, you would definitely like something.